Good morning, friends. Hello. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday. I just have no words for this book. I just finished it and I am so mad that I waited this long to read this book. So mad because it was amazing. It was just like also I am still in my pajamas. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. We need to talk about this desperately. If you are a sci-fi person, or even if you're not a sci-fi person, you need to read this book. Yeah, there's a lot of science components to it, but it doesn't hinder the plot. Like if you were to just like skip that sentence or skip like where they're talking about the science stuff, it doesn't affect the plot, which is something that I love when writers are able to do that, because anybody could read this book and find it amazing and wonderful and just all of the praise for it. And I got emotional. I got real emotional at the end, and I was like, it's 7:30 in the morning. Am I gonna start crying? If you have no idea what this book is about, I feel like I'm the last person on earth to read it. It is, I'm looking at the blurbs on the back. Brandon Sanderson, George R.R. Martin, and Blake Crouch. Those are the three that I know. That's good praise. This is about Ryland Grace, and he wakes up and he's on this spaceship and he doesn't remember where he is. He doesn't remember his name. He doesn't remember what his purpose is, where he's going, basically anything. And he has to figure out where he is, all of those questions again. He has to figure those out. And he slowly starts to remember, because the book flashes back to his time on Earth prepping to go on this trip. And those flashbacks help him remember his name, where he came from, what he's doing, his occupation. But he remembers things out of order. Like he remembers the science that he learned, like the back of his hand, and then he can't even remember his own name until like a couple of chapters in. So he's on the ship. He's trying to get back to Earth somehow. And then he comes across another ship that's probably several times the size of his ship. And there is life form on the ship. It's another just single robotic, we're still going to call it life form, and does not speaks in these tones. And they figure out a way to communicate with each other and to work together. They grow a friendship because they have this same purpose. And then, why am I blinking? Then they try, okay, so now I got it. They try to figure out, there are other planets that they can go to. There's 2 specifically that have life form. And the only problem is that if Ryland goes, he could die. Ryland's also running out of food. So there's a whole bunch of factors. He either has to choose between going back to Earth or going to save Rocky's planet. And I'm not going to tell you what he chooses, but he has to make a choice. It's pretty tough. And then he learns throughout his time working with the other robotic life form, Rocky, how that species lives, how they operate. Yeah. It was just so good. And this is the standard. Now, give me all of these books. I will read anything Andy Weir writes now. I almost said anything Andy Weir reads. No. Anything Andy Weir writes, I will now read. There's The Martian, and then there's one other book that I think just recently came out that I will have to read now, because I will not shut up about this book. This is definitely 100% top book of the year. Hands down. And I've read some pretty decent books this year, but this definitely takes the cake. I just want to do a quick scroll through. Yeah, I read the first 2, Crescent City, which I thought the first one was phenomenal and excellent, but this is 100% better than that. Um, I read Mariana Zapata, which makes you work, but that still isn't better than this. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the books that I read this year were hovering in like the 4-star range, and they were like good. Don't get me wrong, they were good, and I would recommend them, but like, they're not this. This is just. I like books, or I shouldn't say even like. I love books that make you think. This is a book that makes you think, and this is a book that challenges the way you think, because it's not your typical recipe for a book. This was literally 2 people, the entire book, start to finish, and it was excellent. You didn't need all of the different characters. You didn't need all the different scene changes. It just isolated to these two, to Rocky and to Ryland, and their experience and their mission to save their life forms. So, what a great way to start a new reading week with finishing a 5-star. So good. So, like I said, maybe I didn't say, it is Sunday. It's 8:08, which means I have to get ready to go to church. I have church today, and I have a family event later that I think I'm gonna go to. And then I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream tonight. I keep looking at this plant that I have like on my window box. She's just not doing well. I wonder if it's too cold by the window, because now a lot of the leaves are changing, like they're turning brown. Maybe it's too cold. I'm gonna move it over there. But okay, anyway, I need to focus. It's Sunday, it's early. I am going to start getting ready to go to church. Like I said, yeah, family event later that I'm probably going to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream tonight. If I do stream, it's gonna be late. I think that's everything going on today. I would love to finish Dune today. I have the audiobook and I'm like 87% through. I am 88% through. I have 2 hours and 15 minutes left of it. So realistically, that could be done after church today, which would be phenomenal. Because this week, we are going to be, me and you, yep, we're going to do it, clearing out my Libby shelf. Got all these books in here. Libby shelf +1, I should say. The reason why I say Libby shelf +1 is because I also have the novella for Powerless, but it's on Audible. I didn't feel like waiting for the Libby hold to come through because it's still like 2 weeks, and I just want to like get this series done. So I was like, you know what, I'll just use an Audible credit. It's fine. It's okay. I'm going to listen to the novella today too, and it's only 5 hours, so actually I should finish it between today and tomorrow if I'm productive. I don't own the novella, and we talked about this in my last video, but I don't own it, so I definitely need to listen to it and then get into the second book of that series, you guys. I shouldn't even be continuing in it, but I am, because, so I rated the book 3 stars. 3.5 is generous. I am very distracted this morning. I'm so sorry. It's just early. I haven't zoned into like focus hours yet. I really did not like this book. There were a few different aspects of the book that I really did like, which is why it's still a 3. And there were certain scenes that I just absolutely ate up, and then there were other parts of the book that I was just like, can we get on with it, please? So that's why I rated it the way I rated it. But I do think the ending of the first book sets you up really, really well for the novella in the second book. So I will continue because of the way the first book ended. The ending is why I threw on half a star. So the blender is going downstairs, which means it's my cue to get off the camera because I'm sure you all can hear that in the background. It's so loud. So I'm gonna get ready for church. I will see you all when it's time to leave. And do I have anything else? I don't think so. Welcome to the reading vlog. We're gonna finish a lot of books this week and just do all the things this week. It's going to be a reading vlog with life scattered in. I think that's what I've typically been doing, but I've been confused on whether to name these weekly vlogs or to name them reading vlogs or to just combine them, because I read throughout the week and I do other things throughout the week. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go. I need to drink some coffee and get my brain moving, and I will see you all yeah, later when I leave. Okay, so I have made lots of progress this morning in books, and we have officially DNF'd a book, and it makes me sad to DNF, but at the same time I need to stop feeling guilty about DNFing and just spending time on books that I'm not enjoying. So I finished Project Hail Mary. I did DNF Dune, and it's okay, it's kind of like dumb. I mean, in my head it's kind of dumb, but I'm sure it like makes sense, I guess. I started Dune back in, what is on my phone? Okay, we'll come back to that. But I started Dune so long ago, and just between like all of the names and the locations of things and the places, trying to keep track of everything, I am just so lost. I am so lost, and I'm having just a hard time. Like, it's getting to the point now where it basically sounds like background noise to me. I put it on, I have no idea what's going on. Absolutely none. And I even tried to like really sit down and like go back a chapter to see if I can get any context from it. Nothing. I got nothing. So unfortunately this isn't for me, and I'm starting to be okay with that. The book is gonna go in the donation pile because I did end up buying the first book thinking I was going to enjoy it, and it just kind of missed the mark. I think it's just above my pay grade and above what I'm looking for in a sci-fi. There's just a lot of names, it's a whole different language, lots of different terms that it's very hard to keep track of unless you really invest the time into reading in depth into this series. So yes, I did DNF it, and I was pushing myself for a while to get through it, but I'm just parting ways with it peacefully. I will say, if you are somebody that really does love sci-fi and does thoroughly enjoy sci-fi, go for it. By all means, go for it. I think that Project Hail Mary is like right at my speed. Like, that was great. And I think other books that are around like that similar kind of genre, where it's sci-fi but it's not like crazy otherworldly, I can vibe with that. Even if it had a little bit of a fantasy like touch in there, I probably would have really vibed with it. So finished Project Hail Mary. I did mark Dune as read though. At 88%, me saying okay, not finishing it, I'm marking that as a read book for the entire year because I put a lot of time into that. I usually, if I DNF before 30% or before like 100 pages, I typically don't count it towards my books read. And I don't know if I'm gonna get like massacred for that, but anything other, like anything more than 30 to 40%, I'm gonna count it because that's a good chunk of reading that would then not be counted. That could be close to 200 pages for some books. So yes, I'm counting it towards my books read. And I started Powerful, which is the novella to Powerless. And I think I'm already like 13% into that. And I'm actually really enjoying it so far. Why did I say that? So far. And it is a good time. Like I said, I think maybe in the last vlog, the ending of, did I say it in the last vlog or did I say it this morning? Now that I'm vlogging consistently, like all of the clips are just one to me, which is kind of funny. But I was saying that the end of Powerless really does set you up for a great start, I'm hoping, into the novella and then book 2. So far so good. I'm liking that the novella, we're getting more context into some other characters, and then I'm sure the novella will also maybe partially set us up for book 2. I don't know. But I'm looking to actually finish book 2 today. It's only a 5-hour, yeah, is it 5? Yeah, it's only a 5-hour audiobook listen. And listening to it 1.75, I'm gonna finish it in probably close to 3, which should be doable. I was gonna check and see if my library had it because I'm listening to it. So if I can read it, I have more time to read than I do to listen today. And just have another option. So I have to check the library for that. Even if it's the Kindle, either the Kindle or the physical book, I don't care which one. As long as if I can get one of them, that would be great. But if not, I will be, for right now, because I want to watch YouTube. I haven't really been able to watch YouTube in like 2 weeks. So I'm like real behind on the people that I follow. So for now, I'm going to be reading The Pumpkin Spice Cafe on my Kindle because it's sold out literally everywhere. It seems like everybody's reading this book this year. And there's like a discrepancy though on Goodreads. Some people say it's over 300 pages and then some people say it's over 200, like between 2 and 3. So I downloaded it from the Kindle store because I had those points that convert to like dollars off Kindle books. So I got this one for free, but it's 267 pages. And then when I checked on Goodreads, Goodreads had it at over 300 pages for a digital book. So I don't know if they like republished it, but then I checked the pub dates and they were both the same. They were both in 2023. So I'm not really sure if there's additions, maybe. Like it was repubbed at some point and more content was added, but I'm hoping I'm not missing out on stuff by reading the 267 page book. So reading this and watching YouTube, and that's basically what I'm gonna do the entire rest of the day until it's time to go out to the party that I have to go to later, and then the Mets play tonight. So I'm also looking to read either Powerful or Pumpkin Spice Cafe while the Mets play, because that's also guaranteed reading time. On that note, I am going to go watch YouTube, catch up a little bit, and I will see you all tonight. I always forget how much I love the casual library browse and the casual just sitting in the library and being in that environment, because I'm always doing like quick book pickups or book drop-offs, because I usually like find stuff online and have to place a hold and then a hold comes in. But just the perusal of going to the library makes me so happy. Like, and this library I don't normally come to because it's not like my go-to, my town library, but they just redid this one again. I was floored. I knew the young adult section was upstairs and I was still like, I need to do a lap down here. Like, this is so nice. And the work section, the study section, whatever you want to call it, they have soundproof like booths now that you can sit in, like up to 4 people can sit in. And then they have like these study cubicles that are like all glass, and you can work in those too if you have like a meeting or something. I'm obsessed. I was obsessed. I'm still am obsessed. I will 100% come here and work because I've been looking lately for new places to work from home, work from anywhere, and that I don't have to spend like so much money to go to. Like, because when you go to a coffee shop, you're expected to buy something. And then when you go to like a Panera, you're expected to buy something and sit. But I just forgot that like you can go to the library and work. And it's not gonna be an everyday thing because most of the time I do feel like I need 2 screens when I work. But if I feel that I'm having a lighter day or like a meeting heavy day where I don't need 2 screens, I can just use the one and take all the calls, I will 100% come to the library. I've always felt weird about doing that because the libraries are supposed to be quiet, but to get like a cubicle like that or a soundproof like booth that has the soundproof walls, game over. Like that would be amazing. And to see that now, I'm like, okay, I will 100% come here and work. So it was a successful trip. I picked up Powerful. This is what we were coming for. I was losing hope because I couldn't find it at one point, but they just pulled it and put it on the top because it's like new to them. So it was on a top shelf, not like in with all the R's. And then I also picked up this book. I saw it a lot and then I didn't see it, and I've been wanting to read this one. It's called Belladonna by Adalyn Grace, and it just looks good. I feel like I'm drawn more to YA fantasy and then like some new adult or just like adult fantasy, but I don't know, I like the YA adult section, so I did browse there for a bit and got these 2. There were more that I wanted to get, but I also have a TBR and I also have books at home that I need to read and can't just get all the books from the library. So stuck with these 2. I want to see where I'm at. Oh my goodness. It's like a baby book. It's so cute. Look at the inside. That's why it goes so fast. Let me see where I'm at in the audiobook and if I can match it up. So chapter 6, there's a train going by. You guys can probably hear that in the background. Chapter 6. Okay, here I am. So I'm at the very beginning of chapter 6, which is probably... Oops, I skipped a page. I skipped a page. Alright, so I'm on page like 62, 63 right now. So that little section is what I've read. The big section is what I still have to go. And this is so cute. I could throw it in my bag, and honestly, I can whip it out at the party later. I'm not gonna feel bad about whipping this out because it's so small. But I still won't put it on my shelf because it's not the same size as the other ones. If they would make it the same size and maybe just less pages, then I would consider purchasing it. But I'm probably putting Powerless in the books to sell or books to donate bin anyway, so I'll just stick with the library. And it's free. Hello. I just had to drive here. Belladonna is due in November, so honestly, it's probably going to be the first book on my November TBR because I think it's due like November 12th or something like that. Like I have a month to read these compared to the 2 weeks that I had to read the other books. Oh, okay. November 10th. Yeah, November 10th. So this will probably be, I'll prioritize this for November if I can't get it done this month. But I have some other books I want to read before this, but I do want to read it soon. Like, I know it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in my brain. So I picked it up anyway. All right, it's time to go home and listen to the audiobook on the way. I'm debating whether I want more coffee or not because I have had a good amount of coffee already today. I really think I just need to like eat something and maybe I'll have some more energy. But I don't really know what I want to eat. I have to figure that out still too. All right, let's go drive home and I'll catch you all there. And hopefully by the time I update you guys again tonight, I'll be done with this book. or very close to being done. I'm finishing it today. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then I'm just gonna have to update my reading tracker yet again with another done book. But this is the month. We're getting back on track this month with reading 6 to 7 plus books in a month. It's been a long time since I've done that. So yeah, this is the month for it. I am so excited. All right, let's go. So I'm at the library, well, outside the library, only to find out that they're closed today. Love that for me. But I still returned my books. I ended up returning You Can't Spell Treason Without T and The Familiar, because I'm trying to think what else I returned. I returned also Powerful because I finished it, and I also returned Intermezzo because I ended up buying it. So I didn't want to hold on to it because somebody else might be waiting for it. I returned all of those books thinking the library was open today. Today is Columbus Day. It is Monday, October, I don't know, 14th? Yeah, the 14th. So I didn't realize that today was like, I don't think it's a federal holiday. Maybe it is a federal holiday. But like, I still have work today. So I figured that not the post office. So I figured that the library would still be open today, but they're not. So I don't have a library haul. I'm just now down 4 books that I returned. Which is fine. I feel like not enough people talk about the library. So I want to talk about the library for 2 seconds. I'm also just a little distracted because I feel like I didn't sleep well last night, so my brain is just like scatterbrained, like majorly. Yeah, I feel like as a content creator, specifically like a book creator, there's a lot of pressure to constantly be, and it could just be like self-imposed pressure, it's not actual pressure. There's just a lot of pressure to always be purchasing the latest book, to always be posting a book haul, and typically book hauls are typically book hauls are hauls that have been purchased, which I'm trying to break that habit and break that cycle. So that's also why my last book haul was library books too, because it's still a haul. There's still books that I have. So coming full circle, I just feel like there's a lot of pressure, and some of it, like I said, is probably self-imposed for a lot of us that are book content creators, whether your focus is YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, like whatever it is. There's a lot of pressure to constantly be buying, constantly be doing Barnes & Noble trips, constantly be doing like local bookstore tours or shopping those, or you know, it's just very purchase, buy, and read, and then you run out of space for new stuff because you already bought the old stuff. And once you read it, it's either like you unhaul it, you sell it, or you donate it. I guess that would go in on haul. You either sell it, you donate it, you give it to somebody else. Like, there's other options. But we tend to forget about the library. And I had said in the beginning of 2024 that I wanted to utilize the library more because I have so many physical books and my room is like busting with books. But the libraries get the new releases. So you might have to wait a little bit, or your library might have to get it from a different library. If you have a good library system, like where I live, the library system encompasses the whole county. So if my local library doesn't have it, like they go get it from somewhere else, and then it gets delivered here, and then I just have to pick it up. So this is your reminder to utilize your library. Most of us have library cards if you use Libby, Overdrive, Hoopla, What's the other one? Livy, Overdrive, Hoopla. No, I think it's those three. You need a library card for those, I think, for the most part. Maybe one of them you don't, but if you have a library card, utilize your local library because the books are free. It forces you to read them in a certain amount of time because you either have 14 days or 21 days, sometimes even 30 days if you get lucky. Like I just took out, when I took out Powerful, I had 30 days, but I read it in a day. So, and when you're done with it, if you didn't love it, you just give it back. And you don't feel guilty about spending $27.99 on a hardcover. So, that's my little rant reminder about the library. I'm gonna head back home, and people are like watching me. See, other people think the library is open, but it's not. I'm gonna head back home and get to work. I will see you guys later. Ooh, no, it is not Thursday. It is Wednesday. I am getting ready to stream. I have like an hour and a half before, but by getting ready, I do have to shower. And I do have to like maybe put up my hair in like a nicer bun. What else do I have to do? I did all of my testing earlier, which is great because I normally do that like 20 minutes before. But I did a nice long stream earlier and I made so many new improvements. So I'm really excited to stream tonight. I hope people join. What else would be going on today? I am 30% through Reckless and this book is moving a lot faster than the first one, as expected, because it's now book 2. We know the characters, we know the base plot, we kind of know what's gonna happen. So, I think this one's going to be 4 stars. So I think this is just one of those series that you have to get into it in order for it to get better. And I'm definitely seeing that now with the first book was being like, meh. And then the novella was actually really good. I didn't thoroughly enjoy the novella. And I read it in a day. So that's how much I enjoyed it. It's also really short. And now the second book, I'm pretty much enjoying. I find myself gravitating towards getting that done much more than wanting to start a new book. I'm only reading 2 books right now. Typically I'm a 2 to 3 book girly, but the other book that I started was simply just because I didn't think I had anything, like I didn't have my physical books with me and I couldn't listen to an audiobook like wherever I was, so I just started the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I'm literally like 3 pages into it, so I don't even have a summary for you yet, but Reckless has been my go-to. So I am going to finish getting ready now to stream, and fingers crossed that this works the way it's supposed to work. And I'll see you all later on the stream or after the stream. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yes, I am in the same sweatshirt as yesterday. Yes, my hair is still in a bun. But it's a very important day because we got a Kindle Color announcement this morning. It is called the Kindle Colorsoft. They released that. There's a new scribe that's AI generated, or like AI something. Sorry, I just got really distracted. Somebody was funny on a live stream that I'm on. That was really funny. Hold on. I need to react to this. Okay. Okay, sorry. Anyway, new scribe, new Kindle Color, new Kindle paperweight. So this guy comes in new colors and metallic back. It is also faster, and I think it has a slightly longer battery life. So I pre-ordered the color, of course. I'm trading in my Oasis because I honestly don't even use the Oasis that much. I find that the screen is actually smaller than the paperweight, which I thought it was going to be bigger. So I don't really use it, and the grip is awkward for me. I don't know. I just like having the pop socket because I can thread my fingers through it, and I like playing with the pop socket. So I did order the Colorsoft, like I just said. The other ones were appealing too, not gonna lie, but I like the agave, the green, so I don't want to trade that in. And I like my scribe, so keeping those. I am very excited though. I'm gonna be doing a whole unboxing for YouTube, and sorry, comments on the stream are funny. I'm gonna do a whole unboxing, a whole video just about it. The last time I did a Kindle video was when I got my first ever paperweight, and that was Black Friday like 4 years ago. So I am excited to do another Kindle video. What else is going on today? I am 64% or 65% through Reckless, and unfortunately the audiobook had to be returned. Womp womp. 63% through, but I only have 3 hours left of the book, so I will be reading the rest of it, so no audiobook for me the rest of the day. I was thinking about starting Normal People by Sally Rooney to keep up with my Libby my goal for this week is to clear out all of my Libby books. But then I realized that the Midnight Party, the Midnight something, the new Lucy Foley, I have to read that one next because that one's due next. So it's due in 9 days. It's called The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. So I really should go in like due date order, not vibes and what I'm wanting to do. So I'll be starting The Midnight Feast probably tonight on my way out, and hopefully it's good. I've seen it's a mixed bag as far as reviews go on it. So I'm hoping it's good. If it's not, I will DNF. What else is going on today? It is so nice out. I cannot wait to go for a walk later. I cannot wait. And I have to make an order today, which I'm excited about. So I have the cup here. I just have to actually make it and ship it out. Hopefully today. If not today, then tomorrow. I have to see how busy this afternoon gets. So that is it. I think. I gotta eat something. But I have a meeting in 6 minutes. And his meeting is until 12. So maybe I'll grab a snack. Yeah. Grab a snack. So I'll see you on my lunch break when I go for a walk, because I'm working on prioritizing the things I need to do for me instead of like booking my lunch break with orders and Instagram work and YouTube work and blah 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 blah. So trying to get better at that. But that's it. So I'm gonna get back to work. I'll see you all later, hopefully with a reading update. And yeah, that's it. Okay, I have you all on my shelf, which is why I'm moving this girl. I just DNF'd the book. Literally 4%, and I said, nope, nope, not doing it. This is not how thrillers are supposed to start. I started The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. I just don't need to read a thriller that starts out with a very, how do I want to word this so it's PG? Adults doing adult things. At 4%. No. Give me murder mystery, give me crime, give me somebody's dead and we have to figure out what happened. Don't give me our main characters getting involved with women and I'm sure one of them is going to be suspicious. I can't. I just can't do it in a thriller. So that was the quickest that I think I've ever DNF'd a book. And it went right back to the library. So the Libby queue, I'm also standing, which is why I'm like kind of moving around here. With the Kindle launch today, my brain is just like not in work, it's in books. So I need to just like stimulate some brain activity here for work and just stand and like zone in. So the Kindle, not the Kindle, see? The Libby TBR is currently looking emptier now. I have Leather and Lark, which you're probably wondering, like, Serena, you read Butcher and Blackbird. You can't do The Midnight Feast? No, okay? At least Butcher and Blackbird didn't start off like that. So I have to read Leather and Lark. I am still reading Reckless. I have the library, like the Kindle, the library book for my Kindle, but I don't have the audiobook anymore. The audiobook actually expired this morning, so I do not have an audiobook to listen to, and I would like an audiobook to listen to. And then I have the audiobook of Normal People by Sally Rooney. So I also have Audible credit, but that's not this video. This video is clearing out my Libby shelf, my loans, because I've had these. I keep renewing and renewing and renewing, and I don't read them. I just hold on to them. So I'm gonna start Leather and Lark in a couple of minutes. I'm working on stuff for work, so I don't want to start a new book. Although,
I'm sure it wouldn't be terrible, but I just want to make sure like I'm zoned in, because this is book 2, and I had started the Midnight Feast on my lunch break. Didn't get very far with it, so that's why I just picked it up again now. Yeah, that was the quick DNF. So I'm gonna get back to work. I just wanted to give an update because I thought that was pretty funny. I've never DNF'd a book that fast, I don't think. At least I haven't this year. Yeah. So, life's too short to read bad books. And if you're not vibing with it, that's okay. DNF it. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna finish work. I only have like a half hour left of work, so I really just need to like push through, and then I'll be done, and then I can read, and we're gonna finish Reckless tonight. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna finish it tonight and be done with it, and then I'll have to wait till April, question mark, for book 3. I think it's April, which is pretty far, but that's okay. I want to know what happens now. I don't want to wait till April. So, all right, I'm gonna go back to work. Let's go. Happy Thursday. I have had pretty much like the ideal me morning for the most part. I got up at 6:15. I did snooze a couple times, so it was more like 6:18-ish, but was out of bed by 6:20. Had coffee, read, took a shower, got dressed, did my hair. I'm in this like no product era, which is good and bad. I just like desperately need a haircut, and my hair is not hairing. It's not doing its thing when there's product in it, and it looks, oddly enough, slightly better without product in it, even though it's kind of frizzy. It's whatever, it's a vibe. So I did all those things this morning, and now I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting for the library to open, because I didn't realize that the library, I'm so distracted by all the people walking around. This is the library I was at a couple of days ago, and I picked up Reckless and Belladonna. Yeah, this is the same library that I was at a few days ago, like I literally just said. Lost my train of thought. So I'm gonna work here for a bit today. I got here later than I would have liked, but we also went to go get coffee this morning, my sister and I, and we did that, and then I just immediately packed a bag and came here. So I'm hoping to get a very good seat today, like a bigger table with the soundproof walls that they have, and just kind of hang out for several hours. I need to somehow disguise my coffee because I want to bring it in, but I don't think I'm allowed. And I forgot to bring like a non-see-through cup. I think I'm just gonna put it in my Stanley. It has a little bit of water in it still, but I could just dump it out and put it in there because I need my coffee to work, and that's for sure. So that's what's going on today, just work. I want to finish Reckless. I literally have like an hour and a half left of it. Like I can get it done, I just need the time to get it done. So I think my lunch break, I'm gonna speed read a little bit to get it done. Yeah, because I don't have the audio anymore, so I can't like listen to it while I check emails. And I don't want to use another Audible credit on it because I have not even half a book left. I have 15% of a book left. I'm not using a whole credit on Audible just for 15% of a book. So that's the plan for today. I got Bible study tonight. I haven't had that in a couple of weeks, so that's gonna be fun. yeah, but that's it. That's the update. I will give more of a reading update later because I do have to get to work now that the library is open because it's officially 10 o'clock. So when I have more time to chit chat, I will give a whole reading update, and hopefully at that point I have finished Powerless. So I'll see you all later after work, or when I get a break, like on my lunch break at some point. Probably when I'm leaving here is more likely. All right, let's kill it. Let's do the thing. Let's be productive. And yeah, that's it. Quick little work commercial break to bring you a Kindle unboxing, which you just watched me do and take like, I don't know, 10-15 pictures of, to try to make a reel with just photos. I think it would be cool. I think it'll come out okay, I hope. But I did order a bundle of 4 candles. And if you have no idea what candles, I literally like probably talk about at least once a vlog. They are from Mood Reader Candles, and you've seen the Coffee and Goodreads one, which I have burning right now. I have you on my tripod, so I'm not gonna like take the whole thing and move it. But here is one of them. This one is Currently Reading, which is apple pie and brown sugar. I go through this one the fastest, the absolute fastest, when I do end up burning it because it just smells so good. Oh my goodness. It literally smells like fresh apple pie just came out of the oven. When I burn this, everybody in my house is like, I need that candle. So now I have it. I don't think I got it last season. Maybe I did. No, I definitely did. Like, because why wouldn't I? Then another repeat is Fiction Addiction. I actually still have this one from last season because I ended up burning Currently Reading, Ghostwriter, and Haunted Library. Those were my 3 repeats, and I specifically bought extra Ghostwriter and Haunted Library because I love those ones so much, and I never burned through my other Fiction Addiction one because I kept going back to those. So I do have now 2 Fiction Addiction. It's a tongue twister, especially when you talk fast like me. I wonder if this smells any different. This one, I think it smells more like muskier. What is the other one? So this one is Crunchy Leaves and Earthy Musk. Oh, because it is different. Hold on, let me get my other candle. So this Fiction Addiction is different. This one is Crispy Woods and Cedar, while this one is Crunchy Leaves and Earthy Musk. I forgot that she redid. Hi, Katie, if you're watching this, by the way, as I stick my nose into all your candles. Yes, I forgot that the scents were slightly different. Also, I'm an OG because this has her old logo and business name on it. So, Mood Reader's #1 fan. Me, myself, and I. I think I like the new one 100 times better. Oh my goodness. Like, this one's still good, but this is like the perfect, like, musky fall, like grounding, earthy, like, I feel like one of those girlies that do like the little tap, tap, tap. She is going to be the star of the show. She might. I don't know though, because we have 2 other really good ones. So the next one, I'm saving one of my most anticipated one for last. And also, can we take a moment for the gold lid? Like the, oh, I don't have the lid over here for it. But the Coffee and Goodreads candle, I think has a silver lid. I mix and match all the lids. I don't know, you guys. I think it had a silver lid. But the gold lids, 10 out of 10. So this one's Pages and Pumpkins. It's pumpkin spice and nutmeg. I had this one last year too. And it smells really good. Literally, it's pumpkin spice, but it's not like too much spice. Is that a bug in my room? No, it's not. It's on the outside. And you definitely get more of the nutmeg. Very good. Very good. The last candle, which is a brand new one this fall season, is called Book Brunch, and it says I keep my mornings stacked, and it's buttermilk pancake and maple syrup. Can we just like, please, please, please. Oh my goodness. It literally smells like IHOP breakfast. That's amazing. Ooh, I'm gonna have to burn this one soon. Maybe tomorrow morning, instead of doing the coffee, we'll do Book Brunch. Can I burn them both at the same time? Can I have coffee and buttermilk pancake at the same time? It would be a lot, but oh my goodness, it would smell amazing. Okay, so we have the lineup. I still do think my favorite is Currently Reading, which is the apple pie and brown sugar. It just like, that's like Thanksgiving in a nutshell. Like the apple pie coming out of the oven, or just like fall in a nutshell, I should say. Oh my goodness, they smell amazing. So good. I love her fall lineup. Like fall and last year's Christmas lineup, guys. If she's gonna do all of those scents again, you better keep an eye out for the Christmas lineup, because we had Slaying My TDR, Chapters and Chills, Seasons Readings. I'm missing some. Oh, I think they're just up on my top shelf. Yeah, they're just up on my top shelf, but they all smelled so good. Literally every single one of them. You had gingerbread, you had spiced eggnog, there was like a, was there a cinnamon? No, there wasn't a cinnamon. Spiked eggnog. Oh yeah, there was the blue spruce, snickerdoodle, and cinnamon. That's what it was. Snickerdoodle and cinnamon sugar. That was my favorite one. Oh, and Book Nook, gingerbread and sweet vanilla. Literally all of them were phenomenal. And I still have them because I got a candle warmer, and I learned something new recently. And I had Katie confirm it over at Mood Reader Candles. When you just warm your candle, it's just emitting the essential oils. I know probably everybody knows this already, but I didn't know this. So it's just emitting the essential oils, which is why, like, it looks like I did not burn this whatsoever, and this is from last fall, but I can guarantee you I used it almost every day. And it's because when you burn, when you use the candle warmer, it's just emitting the essential oils. It's not doing anything with the soy or whatever wax you have in your candles, but when you actually light them, that does get rid of the wax. So, like, I don't know if I can actually like move this to show you all. See how I have that candle burning? Like, if you would have looked at that candle, I think there's gonna be a clip. I think I took a video. or maybe you know previous vlogs, I have taken videos of that candle and the candle warmer. It was literally to the top like just a couple of days ago, and because now I'm burning it instead of warming it, the candle's almost halfway done. So I'm gonna have to order another one as soon as I finish that one because it smells amazing. The top is more like sweet milk, vanilla, think like, yeah, just sweet milk and vanilla. Like it smells really, really sweet. But then when you get to the middle, that's where like the real coffee scent is. And I just am obsessed. Like I burn it first thing in the morning when I'm making my coffee, and it's just like an extra coffee scent. And then I have it burning like basically all day, especially when I work from home. The last couple of days I've been working out, so I haven't been burning it unless I'm reading in the morning. But when I'm home and I'm working, I literally just have it like right here on my desk burning, which is phenomenal. So that is the quick work commercial break because I saw this package was delivered while I was in a meeting. I think I have to go for a walk and I have to pick up a library book, and I have to do all of that before 5, I think. And it's 3:33. But I can pick up the library book tomorrow. It's not like I'm gonna read it today. So I think I'm gonna walk in like a half hour. And then we have plans tonight. We have a surprise birthday party. It's not even like, it's for my dad. So he's not even gonna watch my YouTube. But we have a surprise party for him tonight. So I'm hoping to get some clips, some videos to put into this vlog. But if not, I'm going to break my no vlog on Saturday kind of rule, and I will vlog tomorrow. So I'm hoping I can talk to you guys one more time tonight, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow for Barnes & Noble trip and the New Balance store and the Nespresso store. I think that's it. I think it's just those 3 things. But I have like no plans tomorrow besides that. So lots of reading will get done. But like I just said, if I don't talk to you guys again tonight, I will see you all in the morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. I know I typically don't let these carry on until Sunday, and this is gonna be the end of the vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to drink your water, and don't forget to have a great day on purpose because you deserve a great day. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.